Make shots, Pete.
It's only a matter of time now, you know, because being a part of the system, I just had to get that out of people's minds. Oh, the rap music, gangster rap, and all that type of stuff. I've been working on my game. Everybody else rooting for me. They know that I stuck with it, you know, and they know it's real. They know it's in my heart.
Hard work pay off. That's why I'm a soldier. I'm a three-point soldier, you heard me?
We talk about Master P as a runaway slave, Nat Turner type, because he's gone into a music industry that historically has sought to keep people from, you know, getting their just due financially in terms of authorship. And Master P is someone who certainly has built his career around getting what's owed to him in a way that you know, very few recording artists do.
Every artist tries to sell you on their idea of how big they're gonna be, but his was much more believable because you could see the determination in his eyes. Like they said, the eyes are the window to the soul. You know, you can see exactly what, you know, he wanted to accomplish.
How you like me now? Gold teeth when I smile. Try to take me out the ghetto, but I'm still buck wild. So buckle up with us.
At the very core of it, the reason that he can own everything that he does is because he's not afraid to invest in himself. He's not afraid to put up his own money and invest in a product. He knows how to take it from concept to the consumer.
I had found a system. I was there. It wasn't major, but it was a system. It was a system that could get it out there. I mean, I had sold 500,000 copies on the underground scene independently before I even went to any major label. I knew what the consumers wanted. The consumers wanted more for their money. That's why I always give them more songs than an average company. You know, you get to one of those big labels, they might only give you like 12 or 14 songs. I was giving them 19, 21 songs. So, you know, that was just from a consumer standpoint, and I understood what the consumers wanted. So, you know, I think that was a great thing, what building a whole marketing strategy for No Limit Records. I had other labels came at me. I went to New York. I was offered like $1 million deals on the table. I ain't gonna say which record companies, but you know, they probably mad now. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't never had nothing. I mean, $1 million back then to me was like, some of these companies that just gave Death Row like 10 million, Bad Boy like 10 million. So I was right in that era where they was looking for the next thing. Some of these companies had made like 50 deals, 51% deals. I'm like, nah, I need a little more than that, you know? So I was looking for a deal that I could do a 85% deal, and I only give them 15%. It was like, no way that's gonna happen.
Other just a habit, young bread and cabbage, popcorn and grits, I'm trying to get a rabbit. What about a nice stallion to sliding, 20-inch Vols with some candy paint to riding.
Priority wanted me real bad. I had a lot of other companies wanting me real bad. And I said, you know what? I don't want no money up front. I put that all on the table. Because I was selling records out the trunk of my car. So, you know, I was getting a little check every week. So I told Priority I didn't want no money up front. They thought I was crazy. They laughed. You know, because they just gave Ice Cube and them probably like $1 million or $2 million. I told them I didn't want no money. You know, but I want 85%, and I give y'all 15%. And I got 200 G's for a promotion budget. They thought it was a joke. It'll never happen again. They'll never give a black person a deal like that. You know, they probably thought I was gonna go get killed next week. They knew I was from the ghetto. Probably said, oh, he nothing but another drug dealer. He'll never make it. And like, well, I'm after something bigger, No Limit. My father's dead, and I'm his only son. So I guess that make me the new Don, huh? Well, you got to imagine, if you're selling music, and you're selling clothes, and you're selling tennis shoes, you should be able to cross-promote all that. Even with artists, you know, you shouldn't have to spend all that type of money to say, you know what, I got to get the consumer to understand I got a product out there. If I got a hot CD, I'm gonna be able to have a hot movie, because I'm gonna make sure that movie is promoted inside that CD. If I got a movie, I'm gonna make sure that CD turned to be a hot item because I'm gonna promote that CD inside the movie. And that's what this is about, you know, putting yourself in a position where you could do multi-million-dollar deals. And my whole thing was to take this music thing and be able to venture off into $1 billion industry. I got tired of people looking at me as Master P the gangster rapper. You know, I mean, society, I mean, I done made a bunch of money. I want to be able to spend my money, take care of my family, do things that a rapper can't do. Corporate America, as they say, white America, see you as just a dumb kid on the mic. They don't see you as a business. I don't care how much money you make. Unless you're doing other businesses that's corporate America, that's when they start understanding you. And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get into other business.
So Cowboy, what's your game?
But my music being so hardcore, I knew I had to make myself into a star. I mean, with movies like Menace to Society and Boys in the Hood, I mean, I come from that type of lifestyle. I could make those type of movies 24/7.
Man, chill out with that stuff. These niggas acting like they hustling. What y'all hustling?
I mean, you get some white guy from Hollywood telling us how to make a ghetto movie. Come on. It ain't reality. You get somebody like me behind the camera and making a movie, you're going to get the real deal. And that's when I came up with the movie about it. And all the stuff I done been through with me and my family, and it was an instant hit. Sold 300,000-400,000 copies on VHS at $19 on the street. I mean, I knew I had what it takes. I had film producers and directors mad at me. Spike Lee, oh man, he ain't no real movie director. I mean, I made stuff that sold though. You know, I didn't make movies that lost money. You know what I'm saying?
Cause we real. You better guard your grill. Cause if we body, if you ain't body, you might get killed.
Music can only go so far, so I had to come up with other kind of businesses that could generate serious revenue, that get into other corporations that, you know what, I could turn this into $1 billion business. Hopefully one day I get there. That's some faraway goals right now, but they there.